Hey guys, and welcome back to another Conan Exiles video. Today we are in the Exiled Lands, in map square F9, building a lake home. I've built something similar here before, quite a while ago, though in retrospect I wasn't really too happy with the final result of that build, so I decided to try something different in the same area. This build, as with the past few, is completely mod free. As usual, this video is indeed sponsored by NordVPN. You can get 68% of a 2-year deal plus a month free when you visit nordvpn.org/eradYT or use code eradYT at checkout. I personally use Nord for watching shows on Netflix that aren't available in my region, but if you're not sure if Nord is right for you, stick around until the end of the video to find out all of the safety and security benefits the best VPN service available can offer. So, without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, I started off by laying down Argossean fence foundations in the middle of the lake. I firstly created an 8x8 square with the fence foundations, then building another square inside the 8x8, reducing the area by one tile all the way around to create a 6x6. I also built out a rear 4x4 with a central 3x2 section, along with a 2-tile wide bridge at the front of the build to reach over to the bank of the lake. I built the fence foundations to sit above the waterline, aside from the rear 4x4, as that will be a small outdoor bath. I then covered the fence foundations with Aquilonian ceilings on the exterior and Frontier ceilings on the interior, supported underneath by Frontier pillars to give the build a little bit of extra stability. Next, for the walls. With exterior surrounding verandas, I often place awnings. However, I instead decided to build up walls on the outer perimeter of this veranda, and then I used Argossean vaulted ceilings to create an outer facade that covers the core structure of the home, creating archways whilst also providing the sun cover that awnings would have. Awnings are definitely the easy solution here, and I do always tend to like how awnings look. However, I think the slightly more complex solutions sometimes work better, and that is especially the case in this build. Next, for the internal walls of the home. In contrast to the outer facade, this is fairly nice and simple, just a square of Argossean walls built up 3 tiles high, using window frames regularly and doors on the bridge facing side of the home to access the build. I then covered the top of this floor with Argossean vaulted ceilings on the edge, and then filled the gap with Frontier ceilings. Next, to the first floor. After removing part of the vaulted ceilings to facilitate the stairs, I then replicated the veranda design I made on the ground floor and placed it onto the balcony of the first floor to keep the architecture properly flowing. After placing the facade, I then built the walls of the first floor up 2 tiles high, again in quite a simple fashion. Next, for the roof pieces. I placed Aquilonian roof pieces atop the veranda design on the ground floor, and then placed a simple, square peaked apex roof atop the home. Whilst building this roof, I raised the walls of the first floor 3 tiles high, and then used vaulted ceilings to create a curved ceiling on the interior, with a central column to hold an Aquilonian brazier. Overall, the roof is very, very simple. Finally, when the shell of the build was done, it was then time to, of course, furnish. Approaching the build, I've lit the home with Aquilonian braziers outside the house and Aquilonian hanging braziers inside. The veranda surrounding the build provides a nice exterior look of complexity to the design, and on the interior provides a nice cover from the sun or the rain. The rear of the build also has a small outdoor bath. This area could definitely be made larger or more complex, or even built into the rear of the home if you wanted to, but I went for a fairly small bath. Entering the build, the ground floor is an open plan lounge, kitchen and dining room. I designed this house to be particularly roleplay friendly, and the house design itself could definitely be implanted elsewhere on the map if needed. I particularly think the house would look quite good in the desert somewhere. The ground floor, though quite large, does feel quite homely and welcoming. Heading upstairs, the balcony looks over the lake and the nearby area of the Highlands, over towards New Asgarth. Entering the first floor, this is the bedroom area. Again, though this room is fairly large for just a bedroom, it feels warm and welcoming, and I think captures the atmosphere of an ornate and well-designed home quite nicely. And there we have it, a lake home in the Exiled Lands in map square F9. Thanks for watching. This is a design that kinda just popped into my head when I woke up this morning. I particularly like the veranda facade designs, and I think I'm going to have to use them again soon in a larger build. As I mentioned earlier, this video is indeed sponsored by NordVPN. If you want to stay safe on the internet and ensure you can't be tracked by shady individuals, all whilst being able to access Netflix, BBC iPlayer, ITV, Hulu, HBO and more regardless of where you live, all whilst maintaining blazing fast internet speeds, NordVPN is the perfect choice for you. When you use my link or discount code, you can get 68% off a 2-year deal, which comes out to $3.71 a month, an absolute bargain price for such a great service that I use almost every day. The software is a small download and it's easy to use. One click and you're both connected and protected, and you have full access to the internet. Nord also has very strict policies on protecting your data, meaning you can browse in confidence. Visit nordvpn.org/eradyt or use code eradyt at checkout to claim this huge discount and get the best VPN service available on the internet, and also help me out a lot at the same time. As always, thanks to Nord for sponsoring the video. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a like and let me know in the comments below if you have any build suggestions for future videos. As usual, absolutely anything is welcome. Don't forget to both follow me on Twitch and join the fun on our Discord through the links in the description. Again, don't forget you can get 68% off NordVPN when you use code eradyt at checkout, or you can go through my affiliate link in the description and pinned comment below. YouTube is currently my full-time source of income, so if you enjoy the content and would like to help support the channel so I can continue to put out the best content possible, do consider becoming a patron. There are multiple tiers of support from $1 to $20, offering many different benefits from a mention in every video to Discord roles, and even sneak peeks of every new video before anyone else. The link to my Patreon is in the description, so if you'd like to support the channel, feel free to consider becoming a patron. On that note, a thanks to our current patrons Sammy, Sodialot, Randar, MK Pantheon, Velma, Shannara, and Torn. If you're new here, feel free to check out the rest of the content on the channel. There are new Conan Exiles videos coming every Wednesday and Sunday, so if you like what you see, subscribe and ring the notification bell to be the first to see the next video, and to join us on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.